Hey, how's it going? It's Rando back to do another 2022 vinyl tag. This time it's Stunty's. Um, and he has some really in-depth questions. And I think these are pretty nice. So I'm going to answer them. All right, let's get right to it. Show the first album you got in 2021. Well, that was this one by Dylan Coton. He goes by Coton, and this is an electronic album, very similar to maybe Boards of Canada, not quite. This is very unique, and he's a Canadian artist, and this is a really cool cover. Oh, by the way, the album is called Find You Well. Okay, and awesome electronic album. All right. And then it says, show the last record you got in 2021. The last record I bought was this Bad Brains Live at CBGB's 1982. Awesome punk on this. Great live show. Pick it up. It's cheap. All right. So next one is show a pre-order adventure you got in 2021. Well, I pre-ordered this one from Zia Records, and it's 45 Grave. And I wanted this one because I used to like this album a long time ago. And if I could find the color here, I will show you the color variant of this is really cool. It's kind of this clear smoke, kind of ghostly kind of thing going on. 45 Grave. This is really their only proper album that they put out in the 80s, I think, other than a live album and a greatest hits album. So this is really good. Early Enigma stuff here. Awesome. All right, next one is show a cheapo record from 2021. I found this at the Goodwill, and I thought, wow, pretty nice. Kate Bush, The Kick Inside, has a great song, Wuthering Heights, on here. This is her first album, I think, and not bad for, let's see, with tax it would have been 32 cents. Awesome. Kate Bush. All right. So the next one is show a record that you spent the most on in 2021. Well, this is kind of an embarrassing story, but it's this one. Candy Claws. A series in Calypso in the Deep Time. And the reason why is because this was getting pretty scarce. And I ordered one from Record Mule, and they sent it to me, and it was warped. And I bought that copy for $40, I think. Of course, they said that they would take it back and send me another one, but I didn't think they had another one in stock. So when I shipped this one back, I wanted to make sure that I got a copy of this. So I spent $78 to buy it from another vendor on Discogs, by the way, to make sure I got it before it got real scarce. And so when Record Mule did send me one back, I ended up selling it and keeping this one. And so I made most of my money back, but I only ended up spending maybe $45, $50 for it, but $78. All right. It's a good album, by the way. All right. Now, next one is show a record from a brand new band that or artist you got in 2021. Okay. This album by Shame got me into kind of the UK post-punk thing that's going on right now, and really intrigued by this, and like kind of Idols is another one, and Squid. These guys got it going on, and we got me into that again. Post-punk. Awesome. Show the most out of your comfort zone record you got in the past. Okay. How about Miles Davis Quintet, Yeah, I wasn't. I'm not really big into jazz, so when I bought this, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. But good thing is, I ended up liking it a lot. So there you go. All right, then the next one is um, show your pride dig of 2021. Well, when I was down in Raleigh, North Carolina this year, went into a shop of a fellow YouTuber, and he had a crate of records, and I went through them, and he had, you know, your basic thrift store stuff, but then they had this Live Skull, bringing home, bringing home the bait. This is a great post-punk album from very dark post-punk album from the late 80s on Homestead Records, a pretty good record label back then, and really good stuff. So this is kind of my pride dig. $5, I'll take it any day. All right, awesome. Okay, let's see. Show a record you got into the past year from a style or genre you're finally starting to fully embrace or at least investigate. That's a mouthful, but kind of this, it's probably this Jim Carroll band. Wasn't really into like the Bowie glam kind of thing a whole lot, but this is he's kind of a poet, and I don't know how much of a singer he was, but I tell you what, this is great stuff. It even made me go back and watch Tough Turf, which he's actually in. And so this kind of glammy punk is something that I started to really investigate. All right. Okay, next one. Let me see. Show your favorite, coolest cover art of 2021. Okay, I don't think this album came out in 2021, but let's see. I bought it this year, and it is Texacala Jones and the Pony Island Express. And as you can see on that album, there is like a Native American skeleton crew there with their horses, driving towards what looks like the Mayflower, and in a storm, and here comes an eagle trying to fight with them. There's an awesome illustration on here. Love Texacala Jones, and this is an awesome purchase. Awesome. If you like cowpunk. All right. So the next one is show a record from a band of your youth that you finally found one of the records from last year. Okay, so it would be this one, Sonic Youth Sister. This has been one of my favorite albums since it came out, almost at least 87. Great album. I just love the production on this album. It's kind of something that I don't know how you would explain it. It's echoey. It sounds very dated, and I love that about this album because it really hit home back then, and it still does. Still one of my favorite albums of all time. Sonic Youth Sister. All right. Let's see. What's your most anticipated record of 2022? Well, I think it's A Place to Bury Strangers. They're coming out with an album called See Through You. And I saw the music video for, what is it called? Let's See Each Other. Check out that video. And the guitar break in that song is just so freaked out. It's awesome. I'm hoping the whole album is kind of like that. It'll be a lot of fun. Okay, next one is show a record you love, but you haven't given much love to of late. Well, I love Bug by Dinosaur Jr., but I haven't listened to this since I bought it, like early this year, or last year, I should say, probably in February when I bought this, but haven't listened to it. and I really should. I like it a lot. Okay. So, next one. Show a record you got from your family that you kept and you still love. Well, my dad used to listen to this album all the time. This is the Rolling Stones, Through the Past Darkly. I think it's volume 2, is it? Yep, Big Hits volume 2. I always used to look at this when I was a kid and go, gosh, what are they doing? They're so weird looking. And it's because they got their face up against some kind of glass or something, I don't know. And then it shattered on the back. And that back cover, as a kid, that back cover kind of scared me for some reason. I don't know why. Kind of dumb kid thing, right? So, I guess it would be this. All right, Rolling Stones. Okay. Now, show a turn point record that opened a brand new unknown path in your music collection, possibly in 2021. Well, I did buy this in 2021, but I discovered this probably back in, I want to say 2005. And it is the Sun Ra album. It's called Angels and Demons at Play. Now, when I downloaded it from eMusic a long time ago, it had a different cover. But when I listened to this, I thought, wow, that is some bizarre jazz. Very cool, though. And Sun Ra. Okay. Show a non-record music purchase from last year. Non-record music purchase. Okay, that's so. It's just some decor for my office. I got this pick-shaped thing here, and it says, "Where words fail, music speaks." And isn't that true? All right. Show a record from a band from the past that you totally bypassed until recently. Okay, that would be King Crimson. When I found this year and actually listened to King Crimson, I really enjoyed it. The guitar work in here is awesome. I know this is like not their most popular album, but I liked it a lot. So King Crimson would be the answer to that one. All right. Show the record you got in 2021 that took the longest to file from your want list. Most definitely is this Bibio EP called Ovals and Emeralds. I've liked this since 2009 when it first came out. And they didn't put it out on vinyl until this year. So how long is that? Do the math. I didn't come here for math. But anyway, that was a long time to get this. So I'm so glad to have it now. I love Bibio. And now I'm joined by my son. That's Zane.
Yes.
Say hi, Zane.
Hi.
Okay, so next is show a record you got as a present or a VCLT in 2021. Well, I got this as a present from my other son, and this is OK Computer, and the OK Not OK edition with the 3 records in it. Very nice. I have no idea where he got this, but this was a nice pickup for me. Love it a lot. Okay. And I think he wants to show one of his albums.
This is one of mine.
His big pickup for this year.
Yeah. My J. Cole 2014
J. Cole,
Forest
yes.
Hills Drive. Best album.
And old Rando set him up with a record player so
yeah.
he could play his records. Okay. Thanks, pal.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one is show a record you would like to send as VCLT to a fellow VCer. Okay, and that would be this Angezia. This bizarre record. I believe it's from France. It's a double album of some crazy, I don't know. I'm not sure what this is, but if you know what it is and you love it, please let me know and I will send it your way. SVCLT. Awesome. Okay, and then show a record you bought not because of the main artist. Now this was a hard question to answer, but maybe it's this one, Fairport Convention. I didn't buy it really for the band. I bought it because of Richard Thompson, and I wanted to hear his guitar work as early as this. So it's a very good album. I like it a lot, and there is some really good guitar on this. Awesome stuff. Fairport Convention. Okay, so last question is show a record that you love that no one seems to have noticed and you would love to share. Okay, well, it's this one. I've shown this one a couple of times, but it is Mint Julep's. Yeah, it's called In a Deep and Dreamless Sleep. This album is great. I love this a lot. This is, as I've said before, it's meditative. It's electronic. It kind of sounds like Bowery Electric a little bit. Very good. Very good duo from Portland, Oregon. They're awesome. Just love it. So, there we go. And that's my tag, 2022 tag from Stunty in his list. So, thank you, Stunty, for that list. And we will see you all soon. Happy New Year.